Is it back o'clock?
And we should be
Back o'clock?
back o'clock.
And you're fighting.
How would I know? How would I be able to tell if it were back o'clock, Ian?
Well, you could look at the stream, Rusty.
I would love to look at the stream. Are you sharing it with me?
Like, yeah, because I'm sharing it with the world, Rusty. I'm definitely sharing it with you and the world. And shut up.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. We're back. We have this awesome stream that we've never streamed before, ever.
He likes to feel tall.
That's what it feels like. Okay.
He's so big.
He is big.
I can't ever remember. Is he physical or special?
Very physical.
Very physical.
So you want to hit him specially.
Well, I'm going to hit him with a water move and hope my level difference...
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Yes, thank you.
You lost the flying type.
That flying type that I didn't have.
You are a bird.
If you
flightless one.
If you are Terra flying and you get hit with gravity, do you become nothing type?
No, you can't.
You're still flying type. You just aren't are able to be affected by ground moves.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of want to have first impression.
First impression's a good move. But again, it's like Fake It, where you can only use it the turn you're swapped it.
That's why I have both of them. But yeah, so this is a Wonderlocke, which we may see the wonder part of it today. We'll see.
Yeah, what is on the docket for today, brother?
So first off, we're right over here by the Quaking Earth Titan, and I'm a fight him. But so I believe the recommended level is like 44.
You can pull that up.
So I'm gonna cheat.
You're gonna cheat?
Yep, we're gonna cheat.
This is EA Sports rules, baby. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Yeah, remember Nathan's blind Nuzlocke of Sword and Shield, where he did everything without candy until the Elite Four, then bumped everything to 100?
I do. I do remember that. Have some fond memories.
That was funny.
It was really good. We were all like, you and I were like, you might want to train a little bit more. And he was like, I'm not worried about it. We'll be fine. And we're like, no, like, we're trying not to spoil you, but seriously, you might want to do a little bit. Yeah, they were just like, nah.
8,500, and this is
Hello, Sammy. How you doing?
Hey, Sammy. Yes. I'm in the game.
You're in the game.
EA Sports.
You're in the game.
I'm
talking to you.
Yo. I haven't pressed the focus energy button once, so we're just gonna do that. Okay. And then you're like, oh, what am I gonna do with the rest of these? I'm gonna dump them all here. And you're like, why would you do that? He's my most defensive Pokemon here, so
yeah.
if I need to, you know, switch out to take a hit, he's probably gonna be.
Sammy, are you playing Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance?
Why would you even?
She says she's playing a very similar game, Ian.
Is there not a pop-out chat button on the stream anymore?
There should be. It hasn't. I don't know. Twitch is really stupid, so.
But I want to pop the chat out.
You should be able to.
I'm
can't
glad
play
you're
it, I
playing
have-
Control. Control is very good.
Control is such a good game. Oh god damn, the desert is
Yeah,
desert.
gotta look at the ground. Gotta look at the ground.
Yeah. If you're wondering why I looked at the ground there, that was literally to help with lag.
It is in settings, but it used to be a button.
Yeah, it used to have just like a pop out button.
The button is still in settings, but it's in settings instead of on the chat.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello, Sammy.
You are talking about, just to make sure, you are talking about I'm going to say it, the government sim control, to not spoil anything for anybody that hasn't.
I don't think calling it a government sim is quite fair to the game. But yes, blind and with ray tracing is great.
Yes.
As long as your computer can run the ray tracing, it's gorgeous.
So I played that mostly on our old PC, and then we got the new one kind of around the time I was about finished with the game. And so yeah. Oh, I'm sorry that your PC can't run ray tracing. But it is still a gorgeous game. Also that game really, okay. Guess I'm gonna fight a kid.
Cap's a kid.
I specifically got rid of wing attack for that, even though technically it's 5 power less because the animation is cooler.
But wing attack has a very fast animation.
Yeah, but
Okay, who is Ray and why are we tracing him?
Ray Romano, obviously.
Ray is the most beautiful of men.
Hey guys,
That's why
it's
we're
me, Ray
tracing him.
Romano. Trace me. I don't care if you trace me or the elephant version of me, it's fine. I know that's what y'all think of when you think of me, Ray Romano.
Mammoth.
The elephant version of me.
Alright.
Never has something technically right been so wrong.
But if it's again, I am going to keep calling it the government sim game.
And that's why nobody does Chris training, because everybody hates Chris.
Okay, unironically, that show is not bad. Don't love...
Which one? Everybody loves Raymond or everybody hates Chris?
I don't know, I kind of want to let the audience decide.
I have watched both and been entertained by both.
They're both fine. That kind of early to mid 2000. Well, Everyone Loves Ray was probably like.
I was gonna say
late
Everybody
90s,
Loves
early
Raymond
two-
is
like-
pretty solidly 90s to me, or
Yeah.
at least early aughts.
Yeah,
Whereas Everybody Hates Chris is very much that.
2006.
Yeah.
But yeah, but kind of that like late 90s, early 2000s kind of.
Well, and Everybody Loves Raymond was very much in that, kind of late 90s, early aughts renaissance of multicam sitcom.
Yeah.
Whereas Everybody Hates Chris was very much in the next generation of hit sitcom, which was single cam.
Yeah.
Basically aping Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle. Actually, I will go and say is a great show.
Yeah. Like Malcolm in the Middle and Scrubs and that kind.
Yeah.
Cracked has a episode about why sitcoms made that big jump from multicam set into New York to single cam suburban dramas like that.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, it's 9/11.
So it didn't knock off my leftovers. It used knockoff, but it didn't actually knock off my leftovers.
That's a weird quirk of how the game handles wild Pokemon battles.
It did. I was gonna say, haha, you fool! You boosted my acrobatics, but it didn't.
No, that's a weird quirk of how wild Pokemon, because like they don't want you to think you've lost it, so it doesn't work against wild Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, I think it's when wild Pokemon use it on you. It doesn't work.
Okay. Sure. Hey, I found it. If there's a episode of Cracked After Hours, Nathan has watched it 10 times. Eat, Santa, eat. Alright. Yeah, it's a Pokemon.
Also, we haven't mentioned it, but Great Tusk fucking fucks.
Oh, yeah,
He goes hard.
Great Tusk is like...
This Pokemon owns.
Yeah.
I like old Donphan better than new Donphan.
I like old Donphan better than new Donphan and old Donphan.
Yeah, Great Tusk is, in my opinion, the coolest design in Gen 9.
Oh yeah, I think it's not my favorite new Pokemon, but it's close.
Galadivore exists.
Yeah, you want me to
Never say Galade and Vor in the same sentence, Rusty. And if you want to see that episode of After Hours, I have linked it into the Discord. You can see it by typing in !point Discord into the chat or going into the YouTube description if you're watching later.
Fucking fucks.
Yeah, I saw that Pokemon and I went, pack it damn.
My bird danced all over this guy.
Nathan, I try really hard not to kink shame, but I need you to not be quite so horny on main.
I'm not horny, Rusty. I'm Tusky.
Gross.
I need you to not be so tusky on main.
Nathan, it wasn't better.
Also, we need to stop giving quotes to Sammy. We're gonna burn her fingers off.
But no, Great Tusk is been watching a lot of like VGC.
I've been watching a ton of the VGC stuff, and it is good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's also the best Pokemon in OU.
Oh yeah.
So it's good in singles, it's good in doubles, it's a good mon.
Yeah, it fucks.
So they banned everything above it?
Pretty much.
It's just right at the pinnacle of what they're going to allow in competitive play?
Well, you never know what's going to happen with the when we get DLC and when we get home.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to unban anything when there's more answers to it.
It's always a possibility.
They have been doing, so at least on the VGC side, they have been kind of, some of the different regionals and stuff have had slightly different rules. Some of them have allowed, like, the Ruin...
Basically, they've been trickling everything in.
Yeah.
First, it was the Paradox Pokemon, the Treasures of Ruin, and... the Paradox Pokemon and the Treasures of Ruin were all banned. Then they let the Paradox Pokemon in. Then they let the Paradox Pokemon, except for Koraidon and Miraidon. And now they've let the Treasures of Ruin in. The only Pokemon that are banned currently are Pokemon not in the Pokedex and Koraidon, Miraidon. You still can't use Berserker in VGC.
Hey!
Because it's not in the Dex.
I can fly. I can fly!
You can talk!
Oh, VGC requires it be in the Dex?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So, Quagsire and Berserker have been banned this entire time.
So what about, like, Greninja and Spore Bunny?
Yeah,
Nope.
all of those raid Pokemon are banned.
And
Interesting.
Including Iron Leaves and Walking Wake.
I assume by the time the DLC comes out, they'll be added to whatever the full Dex...
At least judging by how Crown Tundra Isle of Armor worked, they had their own separate Pokedexes, so presumably when those waves of DLC get released, Walking Wake, Iron Leaves will also be introduced into the Pokedex, but
Okay.
that's speculation. We don't know for sure.
Okay.
Also, good job on beating the Titan, Ian.
Yeah, thank you. I had a water type that was several levels over him, and I pressed the water.
But this is still a scary Titan fight. You should be proud.
They could also technically drop Pokemon Home at, like, any day.
They could.
We're now in the earliest of the time zone that they were talking about possibly releasing it. So
That is correct.
and it wouldn't be unheard of for Pokemon to just be like, "Hey, here's a thing, do it now."
Well, what they'll do is they'll say, "Hey, we have a quick announcement video tomorrow." Go to the announcement video and say, "Hey, Pokemon Home is live now."
God, Shiny Greninja fucks.
He's cool.
I'm not horny, I'm tonguey.
Okay, that needs to stop.
I just knew where the conversation was going and decided to head it off at the pass.
Thanks for that, I guess. Yeah, we'll rock with Gallade for a little bit. Okay, now I need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do next. What do I have? I'm kind of getting into the late game areas.
You are.
I think.
So let's pull it up. You just beat Great Tusk. The things around your level. Have you beaten? No. Yeah, you haven't fought either of these two gym leaders. Technically.
I'm sorry, I just did a random quote. It's maybe the best thing I've ever said.
I'm a little curious. So you would have been like, this would have been like your first or second stream back from camp, just judging by the date.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but would have been like.
Not many of them.
God, do I love a wallowing hog.
Rhyme is 42, which is actually a little bit below Great Tusk.
Mm-hmm.
You have Grusha at level 48.
Yeah.
Very close nearby there. And then down there on the left at level 45, you have Tulip at level 45.
Oh shit! I forgot about Tulip. I'm like, hold on. I know I'm missing one.
Yeah.
Those
are the things that are closest to your level currently.
Okay, I guess. Oh Jesus. If I put down the map, I'm going to be swarmed by birds.
About to get Hitchcocked?
A little bit, I guess. Grusha is where I'm going next. Okay.
Level 48 is what it's telling me.
Not Grusha then. We're gonna go to Rhyme.
Rhyme is level 42.
Alright. And, there's some cool stuff over here, if I remember right. But I'm gonna go, I am gonna go ahead.
And don't forget that they used Rhyme to introduce the sound type Pokemon, so they're all sound types.
Yeah. So I'm actually... What I'm going to do...
is what we would have said in a perfect world. Sorry.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to kind of... I'm just going to kind of start unlocking stuff. I'm going to go here. I'm going to get his... Because he's on one side of the mountain, she's on the other.
So, did you get a Glacedo Mountain Catch?
I I don't remember.
Somebody should probably be keeping track of that, huh?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's been like a month since I played this game. I guess 20 plus minutes into it, we'll address that. Last week we took off for Easter. We had family over, and just things kept coming up. So it's actually been a while since we played this game. So I was like, I knew that I wanted to fight. Go ahead and fight the Titan. How is this looking? Am I finding anybody here? Oh, sick. Ooh, expert belt.
You can do worse than that.
That's a nice thing to have. But okay, how does this work?
Like you get 999 of those, and you can evolve a Gimme Ghoul.
Yeah, I can. This is all up, right? So I kind of want to go.
Rise.
Yeah, I kind of want to go this way.
Why do we fall, Master Wayne?
So you can do a bad Michael Caine impression.
Why do we fall, Master Wayne?
My favorite thing about Michael Caine is that Michael Caine is how Michael Caine would say my cocaine.
Michael Caine.
It is a fun show. You're right, Sammy.
Anyway.
Yes. Hey, we're gonna do a quick little plug here. Pay for Dropout. It's the old College Humor people after they went independent. Dropout is just incredible, like sketch comedy. Gold. It's just very good.
Swoosh me here. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna get sap sippered.
I don't think that's a regular ability. As a matter of fact, I don't think that's an ability for it at all.
Or no, I'm. Can it? No, it gets.
It doesn't get Sap Sipper?
It gets Storm
The
Drain.
regular abilities are Sticky Hold and Storm Drain. The hidden ability is Sand Force.
See, I thought the hidden ability was Sap Sipper, and so you could swoosh both of them. Okay.
I also thought it was Sap Sipper.
Because I know, obviously, if you can predict a water move, you throw in Gastrodon and Prophet. Okay. You're strong, that's for sure. And I don't regret what I just said. At all. Hey, buddy.
You're leaving that as an exercise to the viewer.
A little bit. Alright. We're just gonna go up this way. First we're gonna go over here.
Watch out, Ian. That item's being guarded by a terrifying Dunesparce.
Clerks. Nathan, do you have a plug? I'm gonna punch this thing. I'm gonna punch this, or sword this thing.
I don't know why you're gonna punch it when you have swords. They're built into you like Wolverine.
I saw something earlier that was like, because you know how like in the cartoons and stuff, and in the comics, Wolverine wears like bright yellow spandex.
Yeah.
I saw a theory that like Wolverine does that so that he draws fire away from his teammates.
Mm-hmm. I'd believe that.
I have a theory. Because of that yellow spandex, Gallade is cooler than Wolverine.
I don't know. Wolverine's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, bub?
You motherfucker. Oh my god, that's so right. Fucked me.
I was looking away, and you go, "Oh motherfucker!" And I look around, and you're just biking on mid-air, falling in a hole. No Pokemon below you, just on bike.
No, I just got absolutely
Looney Tunes.
Yeah. A little bit. I was like, okay, sick. I can just back jump this back up. Nope. Snowrun decided to fuck my shit. Alright, Nate, what else do you have to plug?
Well, I'm glad that you gave me this opportunity.
Yeah.
Because I did, as we both know, I did stop you beforehand this stream and said, Ian, make sure you give me an opportunity to plug something live on stream, because I have something prepared beforehand.
Yes. I made specifically sure that we had this time to do this, and it's definitely not a bit that I just dropped on you right now, because I have a stupid joke I also want to make.
But yes, I do have a thing I want to plug, sure. And maybe telling on myself a little bit. This is what I've been doing at work while I've been on the phone with insurance companies. But I've been really enjoying a Nuzlocke series on the Nuzlocke forums called Via Memory Lane, where one of the forums users by the name of Saley K has been going through the series and just she's got like a bunch of like magazines and stuff. And like game guides and stuff, and she's like, as she's playing through the games, she's like posting the relevant bits of the walkthroughs and stuff, and because you used to be able to buy like walkthroughs that told you how to play games.
They were bad, but you could buy them.
Yeah, and like what was and wasn't correct in those is very funny.
Yeah. There was one companion magazine that said, "Oh, make sure you save your."
Master Ball for a rare Pokemon like a Tentacruel or a Fearow.
Yeah.
She actually did post that. That was the guide she had.
I had a funny feeling.
But I have been enjoying it, so yeah, I'll plug that.
Are we talking about that old guide that used to recommend using a Master Ball on a Fearow?
His name is Professor Oak, but yes.
Rusty, do you have anything else that you want to plug while we're plugging things?
I would like to plug in my phone because it's almost out of power. Ha 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 ha. Actually, no, it's not. I've got a really good phone. It'll last like 2 days. Humble brag. I would like to plug Jason Rainville art. Actually, I don't know if we've talked about this on stream before, but I know I've talked to you guys about it. He did. He's been. He has done art for Magic the Gathering in the past, and he just came back, made a triumphant return with Storm the Seed Core, and it looks like a fucking Renaissance painting. I'm going to link the store page here. But there are 25 years of Magic cards, and I've never wanted to buy an art print to hang in my room until I saw this piece of art. If you track him down on Twitter, he's got a great thread talking about his process with designing it and why he worked so hard on this piece because they did not pay him enough. It's okay because he has all rights to the art and can reproduce it and sell it. If you buy from this link, you're buying from him, not Wizards. That's one thing Wizards is really cool about. This is my favorite Magic art. Full stop.
And we'll post all links to all of these in the Discord if you want to see them later.
Yeah. So the plug I wanted to talk about, his name's Kevin. He's a really cool guy. He's down at 4th Street.
He gives you weed on Saturdays for free.
Did I see Sammy say another plug in chat? Think of that stupid joke, and then lead us on this tangent to make that one stupid joke. Yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely, I did. Do I regret it? No.
Ian will also post a link to him in our Discord.
Yeah. Call the number I post and say You got it from Fred, and he'll know. He'll know.
Catherine the artist does post a good question, Rusty. What is art?
Art is they keep throwing out shit that's super effective on my frog, and I keep having to fucking switch out. That's what art is. He's just
Pure fairy.
He's just fairy. Who the fuck do I have to fight a pure fairy type?
Well, let's see. You have a dark type that's weak to fairy moves. You have a dark type that's weak to fairy moves.
Yeah.
You have a fighting type that's weak to fairy moves, and you have a fighting type that's weak to fairy moves.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the fairy base.
Fairy base.
I have no fucking idea.
I think to answer your question, art is work on your soul. Is work that you do that betters your spirit.
I sure want a better move than Spark. And don't tell me I'll get Wild Charge eventually.
Okay, I won't.
Sammy, if you don't have a soul, that's why you're so good at art, because
I mean,
you need
there's
one.
only room for improvement there.
Yeah.
Oh god, Bruxish. This thing exists.
Is this a work of art?
No. That's not good for the soul, not art. That right there is 100% capitalism, baby.
So, I guess that leads to the question: do pumpkins have souls?
Well, I mean, I don't want to get like religious or anything.
Is it a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
I think it's a Sammy pumpkin.
That's a great pumpkin.
I'm just gonna let. I feel like we haven't used Luxray enough. This fight is just for Luxray.
You're welcome, pal.
Just let Luxray carry this fight. For no reason at all, I'm gonna go into my boxes.
So that artist's name was Carolina, right? Does that imply that the state of Carolina exists in the Pokemon universe?
I believe the name existed before the state.
Let's look up what Carolina comes from.
Texas exists in Pokemon, doesn't it?
Well, so
Isn't that a thing?
So, Surge was originally called the Lightning American, and in Gen 1, and a little bit in Gen 2, there were a couple of references to America, but they have all been since then retconned. So, I'm going to say no, that I don't think Texas is a thing.
Like, Mew was born in South America.
Yeah.
Just type in name origin. No, Carolina. So I'm looking at my Pokemon and I'm like, how?
You don't have any poison types? You don't have any steel types?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna hope that I get more Pokemon going forward. So we're just gonna keep it on. Okay. I have found a mass outbreak of wild bronze. That's sick. Stop that.
Carolina is the feminine form of Charles.
Wouldn't have necessarily put those.
The straights are at it again.
I think. But we're gonna do this. Actually, we're gonna do this. I think it is high time that we got a new catch. Because we are on the mountain now. I guess it's gonna be you.
Sneasel.
Oh, I think I looked earlier. I don't think I do.
I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Well, I've looked for them a couple of times, and I keep not having them. So we're just gonna. You think a tackle kills?
It's probably getting the defense buff from Snowscape.
I don't think a tackle kills. It is tackle.
Alright, sick.
Good job. Get in the ball. Nice.
Good sneezing.
You are the one to rate.
No, I know good sneezing when I see it.
Yeah. Alright.
Is sneezing the third evolution of coughing and wheezing?
Coughing, wheezing, sneezing.
It's a variant that only occurs in the region of Nate. There's only 3 of them. But also there's always 3 of them.
Alright. Let's do this. Oh, well, okay. Let's clear this. Clear this first.
This one doesn't count?
Yeah, this one doesn't count. Whatever this Ghastly is. Don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain. Blissey. That's kind of sick.
They did have the raid event for him here recently.
Yeah.
Which, I don't think Blissey would be a horrible pick against the Typhlosion raid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mash through this real quick. Yes. Okay. Alright, who's our new friend?
I'm gonna guess Oshawott.
Rusty?
My guess is a shiny Masquerada.
It's gonna be a Rookity.
No, it's a Rotom.
Rotom!
I like Rotom.
Rototo.
Never actually used a Rotom in game, so would be cool to use. Nope. And let's go look at the new friend. Thunder Shock, Confuse Ray Charge, Electro Ball, Levitate. Yep. All right. We've got a new friend in case we decide to do any changes or rearranges or anything like that.
I don't see it being better than your Luxray in the immediate future.
Probably not. But
if the Luxray dies?
well, I was gonna leave that.
As an exercise to the viewer.
Yeah.
The other thing is getting the appliances is a bit of a pain in the ass. Because the Rotom catalog you have to get from the auction.
Oh, that sucks.
The good thing is that you can get it as soon as you get a Rotom. But it might cost you a lot of money.
Yeah. Rototo. Oh, okay. I just saw something moving, and I couldn't tell what it was.
The snow is moving.
Alright.
Careful there, young one.
Don't tell me what to do.
Be careful, Ian. You ought to be careful.
Don't tell me what to do. It's also very funny that there's a dragon tamer right by the ice gym.
She's training.
I would say she's out of her element.
Yep.
I defeated the dragon tamer. Thanks for the money.
EXP's not bad either.
Yeah. Do. Better have ice heal. I'm very clever.
So that ice heel was in a snowman.
Yeah.
Do you think that like somebody built the snowman and like put an ice heel in the, like as the nose?
Yes.
Kind of ironic, isn't it? It's become the very thing it swore to destroy.
Either that or they kind of like put it in its gut.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: Grusha, only gym leader that doesn't like live in a town.
Towns are overrated for skaters. Didn't you know that?
I don't think it's a skater. I think they're a snowboarder.
Well, what? Oh, right. He was a snow. He's kind. There's a lot of overlap in those two.
No, yeah, there's a lot of snowverlap.
Why the why? Why did?
You're dead to me.
I am not having a good time.
You're facing the wrong direction.
I'm aware. Alright, fuck this shit.
Fun fact, I did get to Paldea's highest peak in my playthrough without the climb ability. Is it worth it? Absolutely not.
Yep. I'm not trying to get there.
You were just trying to get Grusha's fly point?
Yeah. If I remember correctly.
And you don't.
Maybe not. There is.
Ooh, be scared.
That's where I was was thinking of.
Electric terrain.
And there's like...
Go down somebody's chimney so you can be Santa Claus.
I'll get there. I think that.
Covert cloak. Papa Noel. Oh, because we're in Pokespain.
There's a couple other items that are here that I think are worth trying to find if I can if I remember right.
Oh. It's the Dusk Stone because she's the ghost gym leader.
I get it.
It's theming!
It is theming. Okay.
Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Why are you in shorts?
Lady doesn't understand drip.
Drip out here.
Drip
Freezing from hypothermia and frostbite. It's called fashion, ma'am. Look it up.
Drip or drown in these streets. Make sure there's something else over here. Alright.
I would argue that neither of those things are true when you're in the middle of a snowy mountain.
It's drip or drown out in these streets. You're close enough. I'll go down and fight you.
Ow!
Ow!
Ow! Ow! Man, you are kicking this man while he's down. Oh, that's the worst show. Going to the club and I'm not having fun at all.
Oh no. I probably shouldn't stand,
He's
but
a delivery guy and he's got a deli bird.
let me get it. Yeah, Adam, an old would hear that. Hey, Rusty, how you doing, buddy?
You work with kids, right, Rusty?
I do.
What's the new slang?
Are we still on Riz?
Oh, no, Riz is old hat. We stopped saying Riz last week.
Okay,
Um,
good to know.
what is the new slang? The suffix "ussy" is still going strong.
Oh, good.
I hear chess is big.
Chess is big. We're doing a lot of chess.
Okay.
That's not really slang. That's a game.
Yeah.
So, chess is big because it's gotten kind of big on like Twitch and other platforms recently.
Yeah.
A slight problem with it is,
I hear like schools are having to like ban it.
well, so a problem is, oh god, I can't believe I'm about to talk about this. What do you know about Andrew Tate?
He's the asshole.
Yes. Okay. So his father was a like GM level chess player.
Yeah.
And he was one of the first African Americans to reach that height. And Mr. Tate brags about that, and brags about that he was going to adult level chess tournaments as a child and all of that.
Yeah, no.
And so part of that has been kind of roped into
the whole Andrew Tate shit.
An actual plug. Go listen to the Behind the Bastards. I think it's like a 3 or 4 part episode about him.
On Andrew Tate?
Yeah, it's
I think
nuts.
so, yeah. That sounds about right.
Also, if you know any young boys, talk to them, make sure they're doing okay. Like, actually, like I'm not kidding. Talk to them, make sure that they're looking at things, masculinity, how to make money, how to live in a healthy way,
I don't know who Emery Tate is. But I do want to,
I believe that's his father.
That does give me visions of, looking under my son's bed and finding, a podcast and going, where did you learn this? And he's like, I learned it from you, Dad!
Yeah. Okay, how do I want to do the ghosts? I'm fighting ghosts.
You are ghosting. You are going ghost.
Okay, this lead is fine.
Yeah, I think my two dark types will probably be fine.
Yeah. But again, if you got some younger cousins, siblings, have conversations with them,
Sammy, that's silly.
Yeah.
There is an ironic slang going around, specifically at my school, because I was making fun of the children, and I asked them if they were slaying it up hashtag style, and that is kind of kicking off.
Yeah, but that's good.
Thank you. My intention was not for it to be good, but thank you.
I mean, that's kind of wholesome.
It's silly.
Oh, wholesome, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's silly. It's harmless. Yeah. Yeah, sure, let's do that. I love the Dreepies just kind of hanging out here.
Well, and to a certain extent, kids deserve a little, Calvin's dad level bullshit.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with Calvin and Hobbes, every time he asks his dad how some aspect of the world works, and he just lies out of his ass.
So, have it as someone who has, I was never a teacher, but I have worked with kids a lot and done a lot of, teaching of kids. Oh, right, I have to talk to the guy. When you build that repertoire with kids, you can joke around with it.
I forgot the name of MC Sledge.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm ready to sledge it up. Sledgend.
You didn't even get McSledged.
This guy's a sledgend.
God. I hate Sledgend so much.
Alright, but when you're able to build the repertoire with the kids and you're able to, actually joke with them, that's fun.
Oh, for sure.
No, it is absolutely a knee jerk. You're 100% correct. Right, Adam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you're 100% correct. Well, and so if you actually listen to some of the Tate-esque and even like, what's like bad about like the real thing is like Tucker Carlson will do it a lot. They'll grift like liberal talking points, and then like they'll get like 50 or 60% of the way there, and then they'll take the right turn.
Yeah.
And like so they borrow a lot of the, yes, you should be angry that, you know, the system is taking advantage of you, and you know the way that you do the way that you get around that, instead of, you know, dismantling the system and bringing your fellow man up, is you get on the ends. Like, and they, Tucker and the Andrew Tates of the world, can help you get on the inside, where you are working the system instead of the system working you. And you know, it's that brought up, you know, to
it always comes back to the core of fuck you, got mine.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ma'am, your hair, how do you do that with it?
Yeah. Yes, MC Sledge is very fun. I do wish they would have...
MC Sledge is alright, but I'm a big fan of DJ G-Rave.
I do wish that they would have given him his own...
character model.
Yeah, character model. But, yeah. I understand why they do.
It's because they're scared.
Well, like, they introduced two gym leaders in two consecutive generations that, like, you could do some cool stuff with the music.
Yeah.
And
both gym leaders have their own soundtrack.
Yeah. But they don't, like...
No vocals.
Like...
But you do get to hear Ed Sheeran.
I do fucking get Ed Sheeran in this game. God bless everyone.
You get Ed Sheeran.
And I'm not blaming Ed Sheeran. Like, I kind of respect the...
Why would you?
Yeah. No, he's like, yeah, I love Pokemon. I've played since I was a kid, and I understand that.
If the Pokemon Company got in touch with me for recording a bunch of music for them, I would be down.
Yeah. So, Pokemon Company comes to you. You have never... The last time you touched music in any meaningful way, the 7th? 8th grade? 8th grade.
I was playing the trumpet in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
Now I'm just seeing Nathan just going ham on some ska.
It does
Picking
match,
it-
doesn't
picking
it?
it up,
I
picking
look
it up,
like I could
picking
be
it
a
up.
ska guy.
Well, if someone, like, dressed like you...
Like, I'm one derby hat away from being a ska guy.
Yeah. The other thing is, if somebody dressed like you, you know, a polo and some jeans, walked out with like a bass guitar in a band, I'm like, oh, he's about to rip. This guy is about to. But
Yeah, a slightly overweight, pasty white dude with sunglasses and like a really safe haircut walks out on stage, and you're like, okay, this is either about to be the worst thing I've seen or the best thing I've seen in many years.
Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't gonna go really. This isn't gonna make a lot of sense to Nathan and Rusty. I don't
That's
think.
my secret. Nothing makes sense to me.
Maybe Sammy or maybe
I am
Adam
grasping at straws.
will understand. So I look at Rhyme, and if she had like a genre that she was in today, I would assume that Rhyme would be very house rap, which is
That like European?
well, yes, it's very popular in England, especially. So it's very like it's almost quad based, like very like 4-beat, 4-syllable.
Well, to be fair, the
like,
game takes
boop,
place
boop,
in Europe.
boop. Yeah, so she just like strikes me as somebody that would be her main style of rapping, and so I think I don't know if anybody else that like actually pays attention to to different styles, because there are as many different styles of hip hop as there are any other music, any other genre, and they're very geologically based. Rap is a lot different in.
I know
like,
there are big East and West Coast
well,
beefs.
well, so yeah, those were the first big ones.
I don't know anything about rap.
Yeah. Well, so you had like Biggie, very New York. Almost a lot slower than a lot of modern rap. He wasn't this speed rapper. That was very West Coast. And like Deep South rap is a lot different than either of them. Atlanta has a much different sound than even like anywhere else. And so it's very it's cool to see stuff like that. And so I just get kind of the feeling that she would be. I know this game isn't the game that takes place in Britain, but I feel like she's British. I don't have anything else to base that off of other than just like a gut feeling, but that's kind of how I headcanon Rhyme, is that yeah.
You know how we would be able to tell?
If they had fucking lyrics.
If they had voice acting in the one of the biggest game series ever.
Well, it's the biggest multimedia franchise on the planet.
I just don't understand the argument like, well, they don't have enough money, or they don't. That's a choice that they make.
Yeah.
I'm going to post my favorite Biggie Smalls media in the Discord. If you want to view it by typing in !! Discord.
Yeah. I also don't think... I don't like Rhyme's theme very much. I just don't think it really embodied... I'm actually going to do this. I don't think it's great. I don't think it embodies what they're... I don't think it embodies what they're going for very well. Or maybe it does, and I just have misread the situation as a whole. But oh, what if like those two have done more? But Who's this kid with a dumb helmet? I mean, he's pretty good at battling, but Jesus, that helmet. Sure. Get that goddamn thing off the field.
Oh, do you not like Mimikyu?
It's a really good Pokemon. I like Houndstone, like, sounds bony. One of Rhyme's Pokemon went down. She's down to her last one.
Oh my god, shut up.
Is that a whippoorwill that I heard outside your window?
It wakes me up at 6 a.m. every fucking morning, and I'm about to kill a bird. I'm about to find it.
Visual in the game.
What, me about to kill a whippoorwill? One of God's own creations? That's the best image in the game?
No, Rusty.
I'm at my wit's end here, Nathan.
This is it.
I love him.
Good job, DJ G-Rave.
Just fucking...
Frog on frog violence. You hate to see it.
I like frog violence. My frog...
Violence.
My frog kicked that frog's ass.
It's a real Gordooley.
Fucking sunglasses. Shadow Ball. Alright, let's see.
That's 2 badges in this streak.
2 things at least. 2.
Well, they both give you badges.
Yeah. I like Hassel. He's a fun one.
He's been Norded.
Not everyone with yellow eyes has been Norded. You can tell that he hasn't been. There's no X.
If Hassel was Norded, would his name be Lexia?
Shalex. I know the next one's 48. Well, technically, the next one's 45. Hey, the next one's Psychic, right?
Can be.
Alright, hold on. Let's go.
Got it memorized.
That's a pretty good Axel. I mean, he's not the most, not the hardest voice in the world, but it's a pretty good Axel. Dark type, Dark Bug. I have an electric type that might as well be dark. Yeah, I think
I'm not sure I agree with that, but go on ahead.
Oh.
You've got an electric type that should be dark, not might as well be dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be dark.
I mean, it gets crunch.
It gets...
Finally, somebody agrees with me unprompted. I've been fighting the Luxray should be dark type battle for years.
You are not
and everybody's
the only
like,
person who thinks that Luxray should be a dark type.
Yeah.
I have never gotten... I've always had to drag that out of people.
Oh, no, like...
That's a very common, like, this should be this type.
Yeah.
Possibly only beaten by Golduck should be a psychic type.
Yeah.
Golduck isn't psychic. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure there are Psyducks and Golducks that use psychic energy in the TCG.
Probably. But the TCG is its own thing, man.
It's definitely different. Like, there aren't ground types.
I did actually find my Pokemon card collection here recently.
It was under.
Oh, man. When I get the live studio set up, we should have a Pokemon battle. Because I also found a couple of old decks recently.
It was just a binder of the Pokemon cards I had as a kid. I never actually knew how to play the game.
Oh, never mind.
I would gladly take that and try to battle you. I have been explained how it works. Like if we did like if we wanted to do like a one-off stream with that and play with all of these old cards that people are like, but that's the thing from the thing and you need to have it graded and all of that. I would love to piss people off with that. Because I think Nathan's got some stuff that would probably be...
It's all like the OG stuff from when I was a kid trading cards with the kids on the playground.
Yeah. And it's all still in pretty decent condition.
Setting in a binder for 2 decades.
Yeah. I just wanted to come here and get this fly point.
Much like Mitt Romney,
Yeah,
I have binders full of women.
It's... God. It's possible you've got some money in there.
Possibly.
Well, with the way that Pokemon cards fucking exploded the last 2 years. Now, a lot of that artificial stuff has waned off, but still, they're... Oh, Jesus.
As I understand it, scalping is a pretty big issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
Also, they gave you a Lechonk trading card when you get the GameStop code that they did recently.
Yeah.
For April Fool's Day.
From looking at it, it's not, like, awful.
It says GameStop on the card.
Good to know GameStop exists in the Pokemon universe.
I wish Magic did promos like that.
No, Magic just...
I also wish Magic had a round piggy guy.
Oh, there are some round piggy guys. Oh, hold on, Nathan.
Well, you see, Nathan,
If you like yourself a wallowing hog, Magic has got you covered.
Good callback. Love that.
Are you just getting the fly point here?
Narrator voice, he did not love that.
I'm gonna fight this guy too on you. I wanna... Why? God!
You're getting called.
No! God, don't make me do this fight.
Is this the fairies?
This is the fairy base.
Yeah, I'm not level anywhere high enough to...
Yeah, I think this is your last one.
This is the second to last star base.
No, I think it's Ian's last.
Yes.
And maybe Ian's last.
Yes.
look at his types.
Well, the problem is the other one's fighting. But I at least have Gallade for that.
Yeah, Gallade can solo it.
Well, and
now's probably the time to switch its type to sharpness, though.
Ooh, you're fully evolved. What level are you? Okay, 44. Okay, that's not bad. I saw a fully evolved 3-stage Gen 5 mon and got scared.
This is also a pretty good place to grind if you use a normal sandwich, because it spawns a bunch of Chansey.
Oh, yeah. Especially for raids, if you are trying to get HP IVs. And if you're just trying to get a general raid mon, HP IV, rather than focusing on defense or special defense.
HP is...
HP works. Yeah. HP works for both. If you want HP as a good stat, you are wasting money if you're not using Chansey to farm. Yeah, if you're building a mon for a specific raid, like a weekly one, then maybe you want to focus your stats a little differently.
But a lot of those raids have been mixed, so even though investing HP is probably not a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
I was looking at my main file, and I could tell that most of what I've done recently has been grind Pokemon up for... are you telling me to do that? Or
no, I had something on my shoulder.
Okay. Because I, don't have any candy, and I don't have any, medicine.
Broke.
And I, don't have any medicine or any vitamins, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I got stuff ready for raids. Also, we are not doing that yet. This might be the second to last thing we do. I don't know. Let's go. Again, we haven't really been here, so I don't know. Let's go here and go see what it looks like.
Lake Titan is level 55.
Yeah.
If you're doing everything in level order, it should be the second last thing you do.
Well, we'll see.
Level 56 is the fighting base.
I do it third to last then.
The star base or the fairy base is level 51.
Oh god. Okay, we'll think about that later. I'm gonna go this way.
And you are headed to Tulip, who's level 45.
Yeah. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna climb this mountain real quick, and then I realized, oh wait, I don't have
climb.
I don't have climb yet.
Yeah, that is the problem with swapping from your main file back to your regular for a new playthrough.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'll just do this with this ability. And I do have okay. I'm gonna murder this baby real quick.
Say, defeat the baby.
The baby, the baby, the baby. Kick a baby.
Low kicks is very cool.
Oh yeah. I'm so glad that I caught just a full odds shiny one on stream.
I'm still hoping that this somehow turns into a shiny lock by the end. You're like, what, 4/6 of the way there?
Hold on, let me look. These two are shiny. He's shiny. He's shiny. So yeah, I could technically do... I've got 4 of them, I think. Hold on. Let me make sure nothing else here is, but... Yeah, nothing else. But yeah, I have as many shiny Pokemon in this profile as I do. I think I have like 1 or 2 more in my main profile. But
I recently had to free up the second box.
yeah, well, shut up. So we're just gonna kind of navigate our way.
Cruise and bruise.
Am I going the right way?
I think you're going a right way.
Uh-oh, new Easter meme just dropped.
What?
Hospital bed with Jesus' face photoshopped over the recovering person saying, "I lived, bitch." I'm sure that existed before, but it's my first time seeing it.
Punt the dog.
Bonk.
So I learned something here relatively recently.
Mm-hmm.
When Axe Kick confuses, it confuses for exactly 2 turns.
Hey, bro. You gotta get kicked now.
Here comes the jump kick. Is this a dead end?
Maybe.
It's a shadows pop in and out end.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
Should probably do a safety save.
Probably. Not a bad idea. It's been a minute since I've saved. Well, wow.
Should have just turned back.
It's not your fault. I'm pretty... At this point, I'm getting, like, late game. Not this. Oh. Can I... Do I go that way? Will I get it? Yeah, I want to go on that side of the river. Eat.
Are you going just around the river bend?
No.
No. Okay. The duck.
I don't know why, but you scared the shit out of me there. As you definitely did not see these guys, but I have like something's going in my eye. I think I went the wrong way. That's fine.
Maybe if you've gone the wrong way, you can BLJ to the right destination.
We'll see. So it's up there. I think I can just kind of hop on the other side of this mountain over here. So that was my initial plan. So.
If you were eating a tasty Mexican dessert, you'd be your initial flan.
Thank you. I don't think this is going well.
You keep following along this ridge, you'll eventually get there.
Okay.
Are they alright?
Yeah, just like I don't know if like I'm getting a reaction to something, because this would not be the first time that I've reacted to some sort of pollen like this, but
I think you just caught my disease.
I'm not. It's not that I am sleepy. It's that I'm like literally like my eyes are watering.
Oh. Is it because I suggested your Luxray might die earlier and you're really sad about it?
Sure. I can remember that right now. Child.
I like how your initial reaction was to attack.
Years of training. I'll take a free heal.
Having tea time with this lady. That's nice.
I don't think. I'm gonna be real. I don't think tears are very great sources of water for plants. I mean, some plants like the salt, I guess, but
Donkey!
oh fuck! I have to go. Like, is this where? No, because I'm should be in the bottom part of this.
You're not that far away from the open sky type.
Yeah, but I think I'm going the wrong way.
I think if you peel left, you'll be fine.
Oh right, I can kind of weave in and out.
You have the choice of either going through the cavern or going along the coastline where that has these kind of thin straits.
Yeah.
Ian, as Sammy points out, it's what plants crave.
Mm-hmm.
Your moisture.
Thank you.
You see that cave in front of you?
Yeah, I know.
That's the cavern, or you could peel off to the right and go along the cliffside. And it kind of narrows.
Yeah.
Moist.
Thank you for the ASMR moist there. Don't.
Don't what?
Thought you were gonna.
Ah!
I don't have
I don't think you have a catch in here.
a catch in here. I thought after I said that you were going to give us some of your best ASMR impression, and I was not. I didn't want it.
Here I am, just trying to provide some quality
Rocking you like a
content,
hurricane.
and Ian's just like,
That boy ain't right.
What? Nobody for the rock you like a hurricane?
Ah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, at least somebody did. Here I am. That's gonna make this more annoying than it needs to be.
Hey, look, you missed.
Yeah. Evasion's so dumb.
oh, you bit him so hard he couldn't handle it.
That was the point.
He was like, ugh.
That capture went critical.
Did it, though?
Yeah, did the whole animation in one shake.
Well, that doesn't mean it was a crit cap. Not anymore, it doesn't.
I don't think.
Yeah, if you've got a meta type before it quote automatically crits like to save time.
It doesn't, yeah. That's all that is a change in animation. It's
Yeah.
not indicative whether or not a crit actually did or did not.
Oh, I did have it before. Okay.
Yeah, because it didn't register in the base.
Yeah. I thought I didn't have one already.
Remember when the game was new and I told you guys that, and you were like, I don't think that's right. But I was right.
To be fair,
Let's just go ahead and say it. Rusty was right, and I was wrong. You can have that.
Hell fucking yes.
Nathan, stop hooking off to it.
Well, we didn't think you were right.
It's never been like that before.
I'm Stan, and I was wrong. I'm singing the Stan wrong song.
What? Is that a South Park thing?
No, that's a Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. That was my next guess. Okay. That's very funny. I need to watch Gravity Falls.
You really do. It's very good.
Doesn't he have a bad case of Uncle Asbestos voice?
Not quite.
No, you're thinking of...
McGucket.
Yeah, Old Man McGucket. And
Okay.
yes, Old Man McGucket is just Uncle Asbestos.
Pretty much, yeah. No, that...
Because my best friend Steve came to me one day. I think I actually was using Asbestos voice, and Steve was like, "Oh my God, Rusty, they stole your bit." I was like, "What?"
No, Old Man McGucket is just Uncle Asbestos. It is uncanny.
There I was, pine-coated one hand, stamen in the other.
We was breathing the rain.
He was trying to breathe the redwoods. Mmm.
Hey, I have a Tatsugiri.
I see that.
Too bad he won't listen to me.
Is it
You should be above level 55 by now.
Is it claws? You already have one.
The one I have is shiny.
Yeah.
I like Tatsugiri. I'll use
Okay.
Tatsugiri if I want to.
I just don't know why you wouldn't use the shiny one.
The shiny one's level 100, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good reason not to use the shiny one, actually.
It's like, it's either level 100 or it's like level 75 or something like that. Yeah, it's level 100.
There you go.
Well. Normally you'd be right. But now you're just wrong.
You could even go, I'm Stan and I was wrong. I'm singing the Stan wrong song.
Good callback.
Thank
Little early, but good callback.
I should have given you a chance. Now here's my remorseful dance.
So I haven't watched all of Gravity Falls. Nathan watched most of it without me.
I watched all of it without you, actually.
Okay, sure.
It's not. There's not a lot of content there. It's like three seasons.
Yeah, it's like only like 3 or 4 seasons. But the stuff I've watched has been mostly with Nathan, and it's very good. The finale episodes, because it's like 4 or 5 episodes long. The finales, at least 3. But the finale episodes are good. But they are like wild. The shit.
Kind of the point.
Well, the shit that Alex Hirsch, who is also pretty heavily involved in the new Ninja Turtle movie that's coming out, I believe. It is wild what he got, especially...
He's gone into great lengths talking about the fights he has gotten in with the Disney censors.
Yeah. He has like an entire like 20 or 30 minute YouTube video about it. That's my plug for the episode, is go watch that video.
You should go watch his fight. He uploaded it. It's not that long.
Yeah.
He uploaded a video of all of the things that he had to like fight with S&P on. How the turntables have table turned.
Was like, okay. I was just curious. I'm using lunge for that.
That's why I use it in raids, actually.
Am I still faster? Probably not. Yeah. But this hiker was a fool.
Yeah. But it's actually pretty decent in raids.
Yeah.
It gets like Screech, it gets Lunge. Throat Chop even has its situational uses.
Do I want to bounce it? Throw a couple thousand? No. I don't care about your legs. Up to him. The toxicity in our city. Just in case. Nathan is being a
And I'm posting it in the Discord just because today is plugged it in the Discord day, I guess.
Today is, whether or not it's sibling day, happy sibling day, by the way. It's Cite the Plug Day. On this one, instead of using the planty sword, I used the hitty sword.
It's a sword made out of punch! And not the drinky kind.
Also, Sammy, thank you for continuing my system of toxicity joke. This town has...
This is a new area for you.
This is a new area for me. This town has the best... Sir? Sir?
Like daisies!
This town has the coolest art of any town.
I do really like the OG Gen 1 sprites, menu sprites.
Yeah.
Being incorporated into the patterns there. That's... I felt seen when I saw that.
But, yeah. Like,
You're gonna see them along the wall there.
Yeah. So there's the bug, there's, Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff. That one's kind of general fish. That one is just your general monster that's Nidoking, Nidoking.
Basically anything that's bipedal.
Yeah.
A lot of things that aren't.
That is like Bulbasaur.
Most grass types.
Yeah, a lot of grass types. That one is your kind of snake-looking things, Arbok, even like Gyarados.
Onyx, Gyarados, I think, Dragonair, I think.
That one's mostly just Tauros.
That's basically every quadruped in that case.
Yeah, but you also
Bird.
Aren't all of the symbols based on egg groups?
I would say
I think the egg groups kind of got based on them.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, because back in Gen 1 there were no egg groups. Breeding wasn't a thing.
Okay.
That was Gen 2.
Yeah.
But a lot of those kind of match up. A lot of those menu sprites kind of match up with egg groups. It's not entirely. There's no hard thing. But you can see a lot of them share type. A lot of them share egg group. I actually went and did an analysis of what matches up with what once, and it was quite interesting. I wanted to make a Reddit post about it at some point and didn't have the time.
Nice.
Why should I see a doctor, Sammy?
Dust balls here? It doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. I've still got plenty of those. No hard thing in breeding. I get it. It's a dick joke. Face me! Oh, actually, I think I picked something relatively hard to catch. Hey, Glefkey, do me a big favor and just get in the ball. Thank you!
Glefkey did you a big favor.
The dick stands for penis. Thank you, Sammy.
That would be a cool name. Dick Stands.
If I didn't
In the
have...
dark and evil future, when females rule the world, only the brave are dick stands.
Not the way I thought you were going to go with that, but clever anyway.
One dick stands alone. We're about to get TOS. We need to end this one.
Dick stands alone. Nobody's watching us enough to TOS us.
Nice.
Nobody who matters is watching.
I do like to say that those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
Oh, Sammy, you know I didn't mean it like that. You matter.
I was gonna not address it unless you dig your own grave there. But Sammy does matter.
Which by the transitive property means that she's the speed of light squared divided by energy.
That's one fast pumpkin.
No, I think it's energy divided by the speed of light squared.
Dig my own grave.
Not wrong.
Axew's cool.
Neat.
With the electric terror type, too.
Yep.
Mold Breaker sometimes has its uses.
Yeah. If we...
It super doesn't help you with the fairies, though, huh?
No.
Nope.
No.
I was just looking. I'm like, definitely doesn't help me with the fairies. Definitely doesn't help me with the fairies. I mean, could.
Do you have anything with poison terra type? Or steel Terra type?
Probably not. Let's go look, though.
That'll at least help you with the fight, but it won't help you with the...
This Spoink has a fairy Terra type. Delibird. Delibird will save us.
What is a sentence?
Hold on.
What is a sentence nobody has said? Delibird will save us.
Hold on.
This is the event one.
Yeah. This is the event Garganackle.
This might not be terrible.
I think it's just something that we redeemed while the event was going on that you wound up in this box, though. I don't think it's your legitimate catch. Because I don't think those ones can be wonder traded.
Yeah. No. It'll be the Spoink and the Burn. Alright. We're gonna do 13 minutes. I don't want to do this gym right now. I'm gonna be real. This gym's kind of annoying. So we may just call it here. I'm gonna get to the other.
Some tea.
I'm gonna kick this tea. I'm gonna get to the other side of the town, and we will kind of see. We may call it if there's some trainers close. I may fight them. We'll see. But I felt like stuff got done this.
Yeah, you did plenty.
Yeah.
You got 3 badges, I think.
Yeah. And unlocked a bunch of travel points and all, so we should be pretty quick on the do that and then get into post game stuff. So is there a Delibird here?
I don't think there's a whole lot now for Nada.
No, just a bakery. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll call it here. I'll try to, in the meantime, I'll try to get these guys.
Yeah. We will,
up to
just
50.
as a programming note, we will be gone Friday. We won't be streaming.
Yeah. Friday and maybe Sunday. Friday.
Sunday's a little up in the air.
Yeah. We are all, actually, we're all doing the same thing.
Yes.
we are, the 3 of us will be together, but not for this.
Yeah.
Which is rare these days.
Yeah. So keep us.
Actually, for a little bit of it, they're going to be at my house, and I won't be at my house.
Yeah. So yeah, we will be back Sunday, maybe, but we'll definitely be back Monday with this. So yeah. Be nice to each other, and I'm gonna keep failing this jump. Bye-bye.
Leave.